Well, howdy there, folks. How's it going today? I hope everybody's doing really good. Well, today we're going to go over the process of how I made my glue pump here for fixing cracks on acoustic guitars and whatnot. One of the viewers actually left a comment on one of my videos and wanted me to, describe how I made this. He's a repairman and a tech and a musician out of New York City, he says. And I figured it'd be easier just to shoot a video and explain it that way. It would be really difficult for me just to leave a comment and try to describe this. This is really easy to do. So what you got to have is a suction cup. Okay, you can buy these kind of, this is a medium suction cup. So you get one of these, and what you do, you can see this has like a nub on the top of it right here, right? So what I did, you could take even probably a small screwdriver like this, it doesn't, or a piece of wire, coat hanger, piece of a welding rod, what have you. So basically what you're going to do is heat this up. You heat this tip of the screwdriver up, and then you're just going to melt a hole right through the center of this thing, okay? And you may even want to make it a little bit bigger than this, okay? Just so you can force more air. So once you get that hole melted through there, then what you're going to do, or at least this is what I did, I took this gas line here, okay? And I kind of heated that up with a lighter just to make it a little softer, and I pushed it right down over this knob, okay? And then I took some, I don't know, hot glue or super glue or something. I just kind of glued it just for good measure. You probably don't even need to, but I did. So that will allow air to come through here. Now you just need something to drive the air with. Now this is a like a primer ball, basically. You could probably do this with a regular rubber ball or anything, really. A primer ball, you can buy for, siphoning gas out of a gas tank or whatever. This actually came from a hammer drill that you would use to drill holes in concrete, made by Hilti, Hilti. Now, this would have had like a plastic straw on the drove down into this hole. And what you would do after you got done drilling the hole in the concrete, you'd blow it out with this, suck the dust out. So then if you're going to glue something into the hole, let's say, or epoxy a piece of rebar or a bolt in the concrete, this just gets the dust out of there and cleans it out for you. So I had this kicking around in the shop and just decided one day that I was going to try to make something versus, you see a lot of guys just take a suction cup and they'll kind of try to push the glue down through the cracks, okay? But my theory on that is when you push down, yes, it will drive glue, under the suction cup. But when you pull it back up, you're sucking glue back out. With this, you don't. Now, I got to get this to start in this little primer ball, if I can. Yeah, I'm not going to do it right now. Usually it takes me a little bit. It's hard to do this on camera, but so this will go in that hole. It goes in there nice and tight too. So what you end up having is this. Now, so the whole concept here is this. When you put glue down on the crack, you can take this suction cup, put it right on the glue, squeeze this ball, and it will actually drive that glue right through there, okay? Now, when you pick the suction cup up, you still have pressure applied, or air pressure going to the suction cup. So when you have air pushing down through there, when you pick the suction cup up, it doesn't pull any glue out. Okay? And that's the whole science behind it. So you give it a good squeeze, push the glue down, give it another squeeze. Usually I don't squeeze this 100% because you don't need to. So I'll give it a squeeze probably like that, push some glue down. When I get ready to take the suction cup off that spot, I'll give it a blast of air and pull it off at the same time. And I mean, you can pretty much blow the suction cup right off the guitar with this ball. So, it's really simple to make, and it does an extremely good job of pushing glue through there. You can do it with a suction cup, just barehanded, and, do this kind of thing. But I also found when I apply pressure to the suction cup, I can hold pressure, steady pressure on it, and I can actually slide the suction cup along the crack while it's holding pressure down on it. So it really does work well. This would, you're probably not going to find one of these at Walmart or at a hardware store, but, you could probably do the same thing with a soda bottle. Anything that you can squeeze and push air. Maybe just a kid's toy, a rubber ball, maybe a tennis ball. If you could get a hole in it and, glue this end into the ball itself. It doesn't take a lot of air to, fill that line and push. I mean, like I said, if I squeeze that ball that much, that's going to do the job. Like I said, you just want to have enough so when you get ready to pull the suction cup off the crack, you got a little extra so you can give it a squeeze and pull it off. And, it's a done deal at that point. There's no guessing whether or not it pushed it through or it didn't. So, like I said, it's pretty simple to make. If I didn't have this, you could honestly probably blow on the end of this tube and do it yourself. If you got good lungs, I don't know why it wouldn't work, but you could probably even use an air compressor, but you don't want too much, force. There's all kinds of ways you can go about it. Like I said, a ball would work really well, and it's just easy to use. You don't want nothing too big and cumbersome because you still have to actually work on the guitar, so you're going to be squeezing this ball and doing this kind of motion here. So I do recommend making your hose about this long. I don't know, that's probably 16 inches, 14 inches long. The reason being is because you can actually run this in through a sound hole and repair some cracks from the inside if your hose is long enough. All kinds of nice little uses for it. And when I get done with it, I just rinse it out. I use fish glue only with this too. I don't use any type of super glues or nothing. Just, hide glue or fish glue because it cleans up nice. And I take it apart, wash the hose out, draw some water up into this, give her a couple good, cleanings, and I just put it back in this bag right here and keep her sealed up and just throw it in the cabinet. And it works really good. I keep it in a bag just because I don't want a bunch of dust and dirt getting in the hose. I don't want that, coming out as I'm, applying glue. I don't want that dirt coming out and sticking into the glue because you'll see it and it just won't look right. So anyway, I hope this video helps you guys, and best of luck in your endeavors and guitar repair. And I hope this does help you. I swear by this. I will not fix a crack any other way than this right now. I made this probably 8-9 months ago, a year ago or something. I was just noodling around, and I was doing the old standard suction cup thing. I just didn't like the way it worked. And it was, like I said, every time I pulled the suction cup up off the guitar. It was just sucking glue out. So I figured this would be a good little thing to try, and this works really, really well. I swear by it. Cheap to make. Get a piece of gas line, and you could probably do it with a drinking straw. There's all sky's the limit. Just use your imagination. But this is a pretty good setup. It's good and durable. That'll last forever. Okay, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. I hope this helps, like I said, and enjoy the rest of your day. Okie doke.